Hey Mama D, how are you? Thank you so much. I just wanted to make this video specifically dedicated to you because it wasn't really, my idea to create a GoFundMe account to benefit the situation that I'm currently experiencing right now. However, I've said my story before, many times before, about me losing my job in April of last year, and things have really made a wild turn since then. I do want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. I was so terrified um, to put a type of information that will publicly be out there. And however, I already knew, about GoFundMe, and I knew about, starting campaigns and things like that, or fundraisers. But I did not necessarily think that I would actually be getting people to actually help me by donating to my fundraiser. There's a lot of people out there that are experiencing homelessness, and there's a lot of people out there who um, or past experiencing it, that's just their life. And knowing that I don't come from a place that allows me to be homeless, if I can say that, I really would not want that to be a future goal. I've never ever in my life imagined myself being in this situation. However, um, I have been able to get the help from people who were generous enough to help me along the way, whether it was with food or blankets or money to help me get sustainable. And I really just wanted to say thank you so much because, like I've told you, I wrote you, and for other people to know, I have wrote Mama D. My reason for not going forward and actually making this GoFundMe account is because, for like I said before, I was embarrassed. I was embarrassed. For two, I did not want that out there in the world for the world to see. I wasn't ready for that yet. Because I wasn't really sure if someone would look at me a total different way, knowing that I am a type of person that visualize myself otherwise. I don't visualize myself as homeless. I visualize myself as the maker, the one who can make it anywhere. So I don't really see myself as homeless. I see myself as experiencing what it's like to be homeless because of the non-family support and the fact that I'm actually out there doing this myself. Don't have cousins to help me, don't have aunts and uncles to help me. I don't really have that. Everyone else may have, but I'm not the only one that has to experience this. And I have to just say thank you so much because I literally could not see myself making a GoFundMe account and starting my own fundraiser for me being in a homeless type of situation right now. And I've made a GoFundMe account years ago when I was straight out of college, and I wanted to continue going back to school, but I needed help paying for school. So I decided to make a GoFundMe account um, through through the help of a customer who came up when I was working at the Salvation Army as a bell ringer. He was a donor, and he just offered me to, start a GoFundMe account and try to get in school. And um, however, because of my situation, that did not help because I did not really, have the people to really actually help me. However, that was my first page starting off with, and then I didn't get any donations on that platform, which amazed me because here I am trying to get in school, and it's almost like everyone's trying to get back in school or whatnot. So I didn't really get successful in that, but however, I did get successful with this here. And me experiencing homelessness, I'm not sure if that seemed a little bit way more important. I'm not sure, to other people, but unfortunately, it has really gave me a lot more responses, definitely, than the trying to come up with $500 to help pay for school. Not sure why I did not get, the donations for that page, but this page here, I guess, it's this just a time for me to get the resources. People really saw that I really needed the help. Um, Even though I needed the help with the going back to school, but I'm really focusing on, I'm not really big on going back to school right now. I mean, if, when I do get the income to pay for school, I'm pretty sure I would literally do that. But right now, I am focusing on getting me a vehicle, and that is going to help me so much because there are some shelters that I don't feel comfortable staying in because of, like I said before, the danger. And I do know they do have surveillance cameras and security guards and metal detectors, but when the streets are in these facilities, the streets are in the facilities, and I'm not a street person, and I really would not fit in well with that. So yeah, and I hope that all the other people who are just like me who come into a shelter, I hope they seek another type of way of getting established. If you're in a shelter, just keep God first, and know who to trust, and trust your gut instinct, and do not allow yourself to be out there longering around with the wrong people. You know who the wrong people are. Um, but Mama D Intuitive, I really, really, really appreciate you. You've helped so many people. For the audience viewers, I'm gonna just let you guys know this. I reached out to Mama D the first time to ask for help, but she's so busy. She's doing other things with other people, and it requires her to have some time with them. She has appointments and things like that, so I had to respect her and just wait for her to respond back. She immediately responded back because I wrote her a message and I said, "Hey, Mama D, I'm really having some issues right now. I have some people in my family who think that I'm being too prideful and not asking for help, and not just people in my family. It's some people out in this, that weren't family, that thought that I was being too prideful and not actually asking for help as well. Knowing that I'm the type of person that, if I need something, if I'm in need somewhere, I do know to ask for help. Unfortunately, I was not able to get that amount of help, but Mama D is the type of person that will literally answer your question with um, something that you can literally she will respond back to you with something that you can take for the rest of your life with. And usually it's one sentence. Usually it's the first thing that comes out of her mouth, and you've already got your answer. You've already gotten your um your image of what you want your life goals to be from that point on. I mean, she's that good, and I really, really thank her. I met her through a YouTuber by the name of Ashira, and Star Goddess is the name, and they're really close friends, and they help each other. And I was just so lucky that I was one of the ones that went on Ashira's page one day when I was needing help, and I found Mama D through one of her channels, and I was really, really amazed at the information that those two were willing to give for the YouTube audiences. And I'm really excited to have Mama D as one of my friends. I invite her into my life as a family member, someone that I can trust and look up to. And it's really, really passionate for someone to give their insight about another person's life that um, was not um, planned. I guess you can say that. Um, but I really, really appreciate Mama D. And Mama D, this is for you. I'm making this video for you. I've gotten a Sure Star Goddesses 2 videos dedicated to her. And I want to dedicate this video to you, Mama D. Thank you so much. I should have been made this GoFundMe page. So far, I have raised $280. My goal is $3,000. That is just enough to get me a used car. It doesn't have to be like too fancy or, you know, all of that. Just as long as it's a car that is willing to work, drive, and I'm able to maintain it. I can go get insurance. There's no big deal. Now I can breathe because I don't have to worry about me trying to save up this money by myself with no help, knowing that I have needs that I should be maintaining, and that's kind of hard because when I was saving some of my money, you know, sometimes I was around the wrong person, but now I'm no longer around the wrong person. No, and you know, and the wrong person, I would have to say family, you know, because my mother had some issues with spending and helping her own children when it came to financial things. And I have really just like um um I really have like learned so much with, you know, just staying around the right people and knowing what to do with the money that you get. But like I was saying, it's kind of like difficult to try to maintain the money that you're saving and it's just you, and at the same time um trying to keep up with the needs that you need, not your wants, but you do. God does give you your wants and your needs, but it's been some times where it was like a little bit difficult to keep up and maintain with the things without going to the money that I was saving and penny pitching, and that's kind of like on the edge there, so it's not good. I feel safer that GoFundMe is able to save the money for me, and I'm able to go out there and find a job again and use that money to still put beside and maintain that, but not touch the GoFundMe, so that whenever I get ready to go get me a car, it's saved on GoFundMe. And I'm so thankful because I have a bank account and I do save from there, but from time to time I would find myself going inside of my bank account and my savings account, and I don't want to do that. So GoFundMe is really, really helpful. And Mama D, please, 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 okay, please, if you are the praying type of person, I know you believe in God, I know you believe in Him. Just keep me in your prayers, Mama D. And so far, you have already gave me the works by giving me the information. So your prayers are already demonstrated by what you've done. So you've already shown it. So forgive me if I'm asking for you to pray for me, because you've actually demonstrated it, and that's more important sometimes. And God sees that, and other people see that, and I see that. So thank you so much. I did not let my pride get in the way of making a GoFundMe account. However, I'm pretty sure if someone else would have told me, I probably would have. I'm not sure, but I'm not going to speak that on myself because I'm not the type of prideful person. But, you know, if someone would have gave me that idea a long time ago, I'm pretty sure I would have. So I just want to say thank you, Mama D. You're such a sweet person, and I look forward to staying in contact with you, and reaching out to you and loving and hearting your photos, those beautiful photos that you put on Facebook. Thank you so much, Mama D. I love you. You've helped me so much. Bye-bye.